Hello and good morning. Hope you're all well. Thank you for joining today. Happy Wednesday. um, yes, welcome back. I'm going to give just a couple minutes for people to jump on and join in. If you are watching the replay, we tend to dive in at around the kind of 5-minute mark. And to prepare for today, go ahead and get some water, get a blanket, make sure you're hydrated and comfortable. Take care of your body so that you can do some deeper work with it. Morning, Katrina. So for those of you who don't know me, I'm Jennifer Main. I'm a transformational guide and I am an initiator. I help people step up and step into their highest potential, helping them to live the best version of themselves in their lives and their divinity. So that's part of what this series is about, is helping people to create a practice of longer, deeper meditation so that your daily life can be more of a walking, talking, living, breathing, meditative experience, as opposed to feeling like you're struggling through it, suffering through it, out of control, things like that. So that was kind of the intention behind these, and we are making our way through a series of 4 meditations this week on integrated being. So what it is to be really whole and complete, not bits and pieces and parts of you, but what it is to live as a endless, eternal, divine being having a human experience. So the last 2 days we have done. On Monday, we did physical health, more around the physical body. Yesterday, we did more of the emotional connection with the heart. Today, we are looking at heaven and what that means. So, really, the divine, the eternal, the unlimited. And then tomorrow, we're going to home. So, it's what it is to bring all that together and live it all at once. Yes, so welcome, good morning, Sheena. Happy Wednesday to you. Morning, Emily and Lisa and Barbara. Morning, Julia. Hello, Caroline. Morning, Liz and Sarah and Allison. Thank y'all for being here. Morning, Julie. Yes, so we've had a good couple days. I've really been enjoying these, so thank you everyone who's been joining. And we've done these over the last couple weeks, so if you're wanting to go back and start from the beginning, we did 7 days for the 7 chakras or energy centers, looking at the physical and emotional components within those as well. We connected with the 4 elements, which was really fun. And then we had a couple days last week looking at obligation and what we choose to create and recreate because we feel obligated, we feel like we should, whether that's kind of ancestral or karmic or past lives or just relationships from this lifetime. Yes, so there's loads to play with, so feel free to go back and watch those. If you've already done them and you feel like you want to revisit one, then go for it. You'll hear new things each time you do it, so you'll go deeper each time, so feel free and have fun. Morning, Beth and Elsa. Thank y'all for being here. Yes, so what we'll do is in just a minute or so, we will start with the breathing that we do. It's just a couple minutes of some deep breathing just to get you really present, connected with your body, with the moment, feeling nice and aligned. And so you can set some intentions with the breathing that, any healing starts anyway. You can also set some intentions that, if you're feeling a bit scattered or all over the place, or, if your mind's racing or wandering, that just all of you is back together, that you're feeling present, that you're feeling here. Yes. And as we go through today with the meditation, which we'll start in a little bit, I do incorporate healing into it. So whatever it is that you're ready to release, resolve, surrender to, whatever you're ready to welcome in, set some intentions for that. That would be great. And if you've got any questions before the meditation starts, we usually start that about 20 past. Any questions or things like that, then feel free to share away. Be happy to hear from you and clarify if there's anything that needs clarifying before we dive in. Morning, Maritzia. Woken up in time this time. Good. Morning, Yenny. Morning, Claire. Yes. So we'll do a couple minutes of breathing, and then I'll chat through our focus and our topic for today, and then we will dive into the meditation. So yeah. So have a little bit of water if you haven't had any yet. Get yourself comfortable. Wrap up in a blanket or a scarf. Get yourself nice and warm. When you're ready, close your eyes. You're going to take in some full body breaths, breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. Just go at your own pace. And really allow yourself to fill your whole lungs and allowing that air to move beyond your lungs as well into your body. I'm also going to encourage you to really have a full in breath and a full out breath. That out breath is the release. So if you feel like you need a longer out breath than an in breath, that's okay too. Just really allow yourself to have that full movement, that full cycle and circulation of air through you. Nice deep breaths in and out. Imagining all of your energy coming back to you, feeling centered, feeling present. And every time you breathe in, you're breathing in love or peace, kindness, compassion. And every time you breathe out, you're feeling more relaxed, more calm, more centered. So just keep going, nice deep breaths. Letting that breath nourish you, support you, and bring you into the present moment. And as you're breathing, if there's any heaviness, resistance, or tension in your body, just breathe really deep into that. Feel that start to loosen off or lighten up. Feel that energy start to flow. That can be a physical feeling, it can be an emotional, or you can just sense it on an energetic level. Allow the breath to start to move that energy, change any of that pain or tightness, lighten any of the heaviness or darkness. Just take a few more nice deep breaths. Really feel that within you physically and energetically. When you're ready, if you want to, you can open your eyes or you can sit in that space a little bit longer as I chat through today. Morning, Gaynor. Yeah, great. So thank y'all for being here. Oh, good. Got a good group on here. So let's talk a little bit about heaven and the divine. So that's our focus for today. And yeah, in terms of the meditation for today, the idea is to help you really get an understanding of what heaven is, what that looks like, what that feels like, and how you can really allow yourself to connect and know that you are connected with that divinity at all times. So tomorrow we're focusing on home and how your body is kind of the bridge for that, the physical and the divine. So we'll delve more into that tomorrow. So today we're really just going to focus on, yeah, that connection with heaven and, yeah, what that looks like and feels like for you. So I'm going to talk through kind of the way I define that. But if you have other words that you use, then you use the words that work for you. So when I think about the idea of heaven, for me, is when I'm using that, what I'm meaning is the divine. So for me, the divine has that energy of the infinite and the eternal. So there's a timelessness to it. And that sense of infinity is there, that it goes on, that it continues on. And it is not limited in ways that we are in maybe this physical plane. As human beings, we have these notions of time. There's cycles. There is, creation and kind of aging and things being used up or worn out. So we've got that feeling of time and, yeah, perceived ideas of limitations within that. Whereas if you go into the energy of the divine, it's not limited in those ways. Morning, Rona. So we are really going to allow you to get out of this idea of being a limited being, being bound by time or bound by anything really, whatever those limitations are about being a human, about having a human experience, about aging, degeneration, life cycles. So we're going to move beyond that and expand beyond that energy. So we're expanding into the unlimited, and into Deepak Chopra uses the word pure potentiality. I really like that phrase. I love the energy of it. So that's one of the words and the phrases that I use, is that when we expand beyond our limitations, when we expand beyond what we believe we are, in this plane, in this lifetime, what we move into is this energy of infinity and this energy of pure potential. It's pure creation. It's a pure creative energy that can be anything, that can become anything or everything. And the reality is that when we expand beyond human form and our perceptions around all of that, when we expand enough, when we move deep enough into that energy of the infinite, we are connected to everything and we are everything. So for a lot of these concepts can be hard for our brains to kind of work around and understand, and that's okay. So as we're going through the meditation today, if you feel like you're struggling with those concepts or struggling to understand what that means, just breathe and relax into it, because on some level you do understand it. You wholly understand it, because that is the energy that you as a human being are created from, and it is the energy that you really are. So you really do understand these notions of timelessness and eternity and infinity. It's the truth of who you are. In a lot of ways, you probably understand it a lot better than the cycles and circles of humanity. Morning, Lorraine and Allison. Thanks for being here. So if you feel like your mind or your thoughts or your brain or there's fear or resistance that's kind of getting in the way, then that's where the healing is going to happen today. So allow yourself to breathe into those parts of your body or your mind. Allow yourself to allow that energy to shift and change. If your energy is starting to feel stuck, if you feel your mind melting, which some of these concepts can kind of do, then just keep breathing into that and keep allowing that to change. Because if you allow yourself to be open to the possibility of really deeply understanding this, then your life will change. When you really allow yourself to expand beyond what you can see, sense with your physical senses, then life has new depth and new meaning. So we're going to bring all that together tomorrow. But today is your opportunity to really go into the infinite and the divine. So you're going to have an opportunity to, we're going to take some time to expand into that energy. Kind of getting out of that sense of what you feel as a human being with your human brain. And you're going to have an opportunity to connect with the energy, and again, this will be whatever terminology you use, so whether that's God or source or energy of creation, also connecting with that energy of things like angels, guides, spirits, and you as a soul or your higher self, so all of that has that energy of the divine, the energy of the infinite. So this is what we're working with today. So this energy is really high vibration. It is super high vibration. And when you really allow yourself to connect and be in this energy, this is where things like instant healings happen. This is where the body, the emotions, things can shift and change. You can allow programs, habits, dynamics that you've been going through for decades to shift and heal. So, set the intention today that whatever it is that is stopping you from being wholly divine, whatever it is that's stopping you from remembering your potential, your highest self, your purpose, that's resolved. Whatever drama and things we're getting caught up in this human plane that's causes you to temporarily forget or gets in the way of you remembering or living that. Today is the day to really let that go, to surrender it. Oh, it already feels better. So let me know if there's any questions about any of that so far. We'll start the meditation in a couple minutes, but if there's any quick questions, then I'm happy to hear from you. So we're also going to have an opportunity today to connect with the energetic world around you. So this is an opportunity for you to just allow your intuitive senses to work for you and with you. So within this, again, don't overthink it. Don't try. It's just an opportunity for you to play and to witness and see what it's like for you. Because the reality is that if you are a divine being, then you are energy, which means that you can connect with and perceive and understand any energy that is around you. So there's an opportunity for you to allow your intuitive senses to open up, your pineal, your pituitary, these parts of your brain to really be open and connect. We spend a lot of time as humans being afraid of these things and putting up barriers and walls and things to stop us from connecting with and understanding these things. But not anymore. Because it's time to do better. It's time to do more. Yes. So I'm going to lead you through the meditation today. There will be some physical components within your body that we'll connect with, but for the most part, it will be this feeling of expansion and expanding out and connecting with more than your physical body. Yes. So let's see. I think we're just about ready to dive in. So again, get yourself really nice and comfortable. Make sure you're warm enough. Make sure you've had some water. Yeah, and set a couple of intentions for yourself. I would say, set the intention that you're open for miracles and magic today too. You're connecting with heaven, so allow it to do its work. Yeah, so for today, what I'm going to encourage you to do is connect with a sense of light or lightnessness and space and spaciousness. As humans, as people, we can, we try to control, we try to fix, we try to hold, and that can be a really heavy, dense energy. So the invitation today is to expand that, because when you're in that spaciousness, that's what allows you to have flow and create flow within that. So we're inviting heaven in. There's got to be space for it, though. So at any point, again, if you're feeling yourself tensing up or feeling there's some resistance, set the intention to surrender that. Set the intention to let that down, to let that go, so that you can welcome in the divine. Okay, all right. So I think we're ready. So take in a couple nice deep breaths and close your eyes. I'd encourage you to sit up. If you want to lie down, that's fine, but make sure you stay awake. So get comfortable wherever you're sitting or you're lying down. Close your eyes. And just take a moment to breathe. Again, those full body breaths. Just feel your body relax that much more. feeling even more calm, even more at peace. Breathing in love, breathing in joy, breathing in wisdom. As you breathe out, you're surrendering fear. You're letting go of pain. You're releasing any suffering or resistance within you. Nice deep breaths, feeling more and more relaxed, more and more centered, and more calm. So breathe deep, feel every bit of tension relax within your body. Breathe out every bit of stress. Feel your thoughts slow down and calm down. Anything within you that's racing or rapid, feel that relax and ease. Anything within you that's loud or discordant, hear that soften and come into harmony. So allow yourself to feel and hear and see a deep stillness within you. There's a vibration to that stillness. So allow yourself to tune into that vibration. Bring your attention, bring your focus up into the middle of your brain, to your pineal gland, to your pituitary, which is a little further forward. Even if you don't know what they look like or feel like, that's okay. Just bring your focus to those areas of your brain, in your head. I want you to feel that vibration within your brain. Feel it like a pulsing. Feel the rhythm of that pulsing in the middle of your brain. And as those glands pulse, start to feel that pulsing moving down through your body. So down through your throat, your shoulders, your chest, and your upper back. And with that pulsing, feel your body relaxing more and more. You're releasing more and more as that pulsing moves down through your chest, your heart, your middle back. your abdomen, your lower back, your organs, your arms, your hands, your fingers. Feel that pulsing move through your hips, relaxing and releasing everything through your hips, your thighs, your knees, your lower legs, your feet. Now as you breathe, I want you to feel and witness that breath moving instantly through your whole body and beyond. There's no resistance. There's no controlling it. There's no attempts to keep it in a time. Your body knows how to maintain that breath easily, gracefully, peacefully. And your body will continue to do that for the next half an hour. So your body's going to take care of itself so that you can expand into more. So breathe deep, still feeling that pulsing through your body, still feeling the air moving through. I want you to gently allow your energy to start to expand through your body and through your aura. And what you're doing with this expansion is you are creating a spaciousness. So you're not pushing, you're not forcing it to happen. You are allowing it to happen. And take a breath. Just allow your energy to continue to expand through the room and expand through the building. So all you're doing is creating space. And you're not losing yourself. You're not separating from yourself. You're just expanding and creating a spaciousness for more. So breathe deep. And expand through your yard, the garden that's there. And any nature that's around you. Even if it's just a little bit. So feel yourself sharing space with any trees or plants that are near your home or the building that you're in. Allow yourself to connect with the energy of the trees. And in your spaciousness, I want you to feel the spaciousness of the tree. So even though we perceive it as being solid, as being dense or heavy, I want you to see and feel and hear the space within it. And that spaciousness that is there. And recognize that spaciousness within you and within the trees is space for the energy of the divine. and it's there. So start to recognize that within yourself and within the nature that's around you. Just allow yourself to receive that awareness. You don't have to do anything with it. Just feel it, see it, hear it. Now witness your energy expanding, creating space, allowing a spaciousness as you expand through your whole town or city. It's really easy because you're connected with it all anyway. And take a minute and feel the spaciousness of the town or city that you're in. So even though there's activity and action from other people, from the animals, plants, buildings, I want you to feel into the spaciousness that's there. And even with everything that's going on in that town or city right now, I want you to feel the divine. That spaciousness that allows the limitless, the infinite, unbound divinity. Feel the peace that's there within that. Feel the stillness. The vibration of the divine everywhere around you and within you. Now allow yourself to expand through your whole country and your continent. It's really easy. You're always connected with it anyway. Don't push it, don't force it. Breathe into it. Recognize that connection with everyone and everything. And then now allow yourself to expand so that you encompass the entire world. The air, the earth, the fire, the water. Every person, every animal, every plant. All that spaciousness that you are, they are too. See beyond what your physical eyes see. Hear beyond what your physical ears hear. Feel beyond what your physical body can feel. And know more than your physical mind can understand or has understood. Just allow that awareness to be present with you. The awareness of that connection. The understanding that if you are connected with everyone and everything, that you can share your wisdom, your knowledge, and your strength with everyone and everything. And that everything that they understand is shared with you. So within that connection, you are connected with all the wisdom that ever was on this planet and that ever will be. So know that you are infinite and unbound within that connection. And that without having to do anything or be anything, that you are timeless. That you are infinite. And whatever wisdom or healing that you would like to have, that you have it now. Because in the infinite, it is always now. So feel yourself expanding beyond this planet into space and beyond, through the whole universe, beyond our universe. Feel the spaciousness within you. It's not an emptiness, it is everything. So as you expand more and more, going more into that spaciousness, more into that energy of everything, Allow yourself to see it. That energy of creation, that energy of truth, God, source, the angels, soul, the divine. And allow yourself to hear it, the harmonies, sound, vibration. And allow yourself to feel it, the love beyond the love you've known, the peace beyond the peace you've experienced. The infinite freedom, the infinite choice, the timeless understanding of everything. And understand that that is you, who and what you really are, the truth of you. And allow yourself to know and understand that on every level. As you've expanded out beyond the universe, all that space and spaciousness, I want you to see and feel the divine in all of it. Know that energy of creation within you. Understand that God is within you and is you. And allow yourself to recognize and witness the divine within the universe. Witness the divine in our solar system. See and feel and hear and know heaven on our planet. air that you breathe, the bird song that you hear, the spoken word and song of other people, the growth of the plants, the movement of the mountains. Consciousness of the seasons, and within humanity. See the divine in everything. Hear heaven in everything. Feel the infinite in everything. Feel it within your body now. The pulsing still happening within your brain. There's waves moving through your body. The stillness within you, the peace and the calm as you witness the divinity within. The infinite knowledge and wisdom is within you. Pure potentiality is within every cell. Infinite capacity of source is within every organ. Heaven is within and all around. Feel that understanding through your whole body. And witness it unfolding in your life. So witness the divine being a part of everything that you are. Everything that you do, everything you create. Feel that potential within. And imagine all the ways that you would speak and act as you truly understand your divinity. As you are wholly connected with the divine, with heaven, feel it in your physical body, through your bones, your muscles, your skin, your organs, your nervous system. Feel it in your body. Breathe it into your body. Take a few nice deep breaths. If you need to take a stretch, move around a bit, please do. When you are ready, you can open your eyes. So if anybody has any healing or insight or wisdom that you would like to share, please do. If any questions came up, yeah, I'd love to hear your experience. We all would. Take another minute or two just to breathe if you need that. Allow yourself to see what looks different, hear what looks different, feel what looks different in your physical world. It's pretty epic. All right. So for today, what I would encourage you to do is to experience the divine, whatever that means for you. So some people find that in poetry, some people find that in music, some people find that in the sunshine. Yeah, or just within your own heart, within your own body. So anything, you can talk to your angels, your guides, you can speak to God, you can, do whatever it is that helps you to feel more in communion and more connected with that. So I would encourage you to continue with that today, with whatever that means for you. You can do it in any way, because if heaven is everywhere, then anything we do or whatever we connect with is our communion with the divine. You can do it in ways that are meaningful and beautiful and expansive for you. Allison, yeah, so struggle with connecting time with the divine. That did get a visual, which is nice. Yeah. Yeah. So, in reality, everything is created from the divine. So there are divine elements within it. And time is what allows us to have a lifetime and to create and grow and have cause and effect. So there is a divinity and a divine plan within that. I think when we move beyond that, kind of this plane and time as we perceive it in this lifetime, we step into that timelessness. But actually, the way you can think about it is that you are timelessness having a time-bound experience. But what that means is that you get to have everything in eternity, all the knowledge, wisdom, strength, amazingness of eternity in any moment that you experience here. So we're going to talk more about that tomorrow. So hopefully that will make more sense tomorrow. But yeah. So allow yourself to just continue to receive any insight or wisdom with that today. Oh, Barbara, I felt so much peace. Good. I'm glad. Sense of arriving home. I love it. Thank you, Rona. Vanessa, beautiful. Good. I'm so glad. I could really feel the energy of you guys connecting with that. So that was pretty epic and amazing for sure. Allison, powerful. Enjoyed feeling the space and had a few insights. Perfect. Yeah. And this is what I find is that when you allow yourself to expand into that spaciousness of who you really are, you create an opportunity, or you allow spaciousness for insight, for healing, for information. I mean, for me, that's what any healing session I do. It's just creating that spaciousness so that things can shift and change, or information can come through. Yeah, so that's what we do when we heal. So yes, so I would encourage you to continue with that. Oh, Sheena, God is amazing. I am amazing. I love it. Absolutely. So remember this feeling. This is the thing, when you have these experiences, these meditations or healing experiences, then you get a feel for what it feels like, and that helps to kind of anchor it within you in a healthy way. So it just gives you that point of reference. So once you have the experience, you can keep going back to it. You can keep putting yourself into that state, or into that awareness, or receiving and understanding. Yes. So yeah. So keep doing that. So thank you for today. Feeling peaceful and spacious and at home. Great. So apparently we're already getting into tomorrow's stuff, but that's perfect. Thank you, Julie. Thank you, Allison. Yes, so we'll be back tomorrow at 8 a.m. Looking at what it is to feel at home. So with all these, we're complex, interesting, infinite beings, but what is it to feel at home as we have this experience here? Yes. Oh, Emily, amazing space to witness in new ways. Awesome. Thank you too, Claire. Thank you, Gaynor. Yeah, if this doesn't feel easy for you, that's okay. If this is the first time you've done anything like this, that's fine. Our minds, our human cells, our subconscious is trying to figure out what all this is. So if it didn't feel totally easy or at flow, that's okay. I would say it might be good to go back and redo that, or just, or you may find it's easier tomorrow, now that you've had this point of reference, and can move forward with that. So if you're working at it, that's all good. We all are. So Yanni, love the expansive feeling. Great. Thank you, Caroline. Beth, amazing. Felt so good to let go. Good. I'm so glad. Thank you too, Lisa. Thank you, Allison. Yes. So have a wonderful, wonderful day. If you've got some sunshine where you are, enjoy it. And we will be back tomorrow. Yes. So thank you so much for joining, and I will see you soon.